Yo, I'm just driving through the neighborhood, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I just wanted to cut my camera on and just talk to you guys because I just did a podcast with my neighbor. Everybody out here is just dope, man, in Dorado Beach. But I just did a podcast with Trading Nut, man, you know, the #1 podcast in this Forex industry, and it just blazed me on, like, there's so much, like, you can still learn in this market. And me just talking for 2 hours and then coming outside to, you know, living in Puerto Rico, it just shows like where that hard work got you, because he was asking questions from like, how did you get started in trading, and like asking me very specific questions on my journey and my upbringing. And the questions he was asking just brought me to a time to where I haven't thought about in a very, very long time. You know, like I said, I'm driving my golf cart in Dorado Beach. You can see the background. It is absolutely beautiful here. I don't know why I didn't move here in April. I don't know why I even went to Texas, but he was asking me a lot of questions that I haven't thought of in a very, very long time. And it made me like look at like where I am. Like, look at where I am. Like, this is my life. And it's all because I took that chance of studying the market, dropping out of college, focusing full time on this, teaching other people, helping other people become successful. Sorry, I thought somebody was behind me in their golf cart. Helping others become successful, making a YouTube channel, like just doing all of those things and making other investments in other industries. And I don't know, man, I'm just blessed to be living here. And I want you guys to understand that as well. Like, I'm gonna go through a few rules for you guys. This is gonna be one, you know, talk that really can change your life. Like, have an end goal and an end plan. Like, what is your end plan? Like, what is it that you want to do with, you know, your life? You know, do you want to move to Puerto Rico? Do you want to move to Florida? Like, obviously, Miami's in Florida, New York, Los Angeles. Like, take your dreams in the palm of your hands and start executing them. You know, I made a video 2 years ago in the pandemic where I said, like, execution is the name of the game and how you get to where you want to get to. Not ideas, action, execution. And everybody has a journey. This is another thing I want you guys to know. Everybody has a journey. I said this on the podcast too. Like, I don't care if it took Q Banks 6 months to learn how to trade. I don't care if it took Alex G 2 years to learn how to trade. I don't care if it took Swaggy C, myself, 4 years to learn how to trade. You, as in Joe from Indiana, or Allison from California, I don't care if it takes you 6 or 7 years. Keep going. You may learn faster than all of us, but you also, it may take you a little bit, you know, longer, and that shouldn't be an issue. I said this before and I'll say it again. If you come into this market with a timetable of like an actual time limit on when you need to be profitable by or you're going to quit, you are a scam. You are the scam, because you're not giving yourself the adequate amount of time to actually learn how to trade in this market. It is 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm still up earlier than all of y'all. And don't think that I just woke up. I haven't slept yet. That's the thing. You gotta remember, I just did a 2-hour podcast with Trading Nut. He is in New Zealand. I did that podcast from 3:45 to about 5:37-ish, 5:40-ish. And then from there, I got a few texts on Frame.io from my team back in California, because they're 3 hours behind. So it's just 2 o'clock in the morning where they are before they went to sleep. So I made some edits on a video I wanted to make. And now I'm on this, you know, I do like a little golf cart ride, if not every morning, sometimes in the afternoon with Bailey. Me and Bailey just have to get on the golf cart and ride, but like, she's due any moment now. Like, Bailey can have our daughter tomorrow, today, next week, anytime in the next week or so. So she hasn't been on our golf cart rides lately. I actually was just talking to Milton, who's Logan Paul's trainer. Not D-Cut. D-Cut is Jake's trainer. Milton, who's Logan's trainer, and him and his man's Brian. And, you know, Brian sells luxury golf carts. So I was talking to him about that, because I know me and Bailey want to get like our own personal luxury golf cart, especially for Christmas. That may be too long. We may get it soon, but this golf cart came with the house. But neither here nor there, you know? Like, I'm up 7 a.m., still up, active, just off of adrenaline, off of life. All these birds over here, just off. How did I get here? How? Work. I just worked in my industry, different industries. I just never quit. And I want you guys to keep all of that in your mind. You guys think this is some game. It's not a game. This is something that is real life, whether it's stocks, forex, real estate, options. It could be social media marketing. It could be, ooh, that bird almost, that bird's a little too close to my face. We got ducks here. You know, a lot of us feed the ducks here. The ducks aren't scared of us. The birds are crazy, but the ducks, if you see them, you know, one's right here. A couple are, you know, over here. You know, they're just here. And, you know, a lot of people just drive through on the golf carts and just feed them. But look at these mansions over here, like these floor to ceiling mansions all the way across the lake. It's like, I don't know, man. I just have big dreams and they're never going to stop. And I want you guys to also take that into consideration as well. Like, when you have big dreams, yeah, when you accomplish them, celebrate, but keep going. Like, what are you guys doing it for? This is the first thing I said. Have an end goal. My end goal was always to be a billionaire. And if I can't be a billionaire, make 100 million. Because I want to make sure my kids can be financially set and they can do whatever they want. Like, people get on Donald Trump, excuse me, sorry, it's a little hectic over here. Let me get back over here. People get on Donald Trump for saying, yeah, you know, my dad gave me a small loan of $1 million. And everybody knows, like, small loan, and you're a trust fund kid, and you're this and that. What? I want to give my daughter and all my other kids that I eventually have a small loan of $1 million. Like, start your business, chase your dream. Why is there a stigma on trust fund kids? Like, Donald Trump is wildly successful more than 99% of the world. And people are saying, well, yeah, if I had $1 million, I'd be successful too. No, you wouldn't. You don't got the mindset. You don't got the mindset to get money and invest money, grow money, not take all these crazy vacations, you know, not spend it on stupid stuff like I used to do in 2020. I'm just blessed that, you know, the money I spent, I'm able to make it back, you know, but I'm not doing that again. I spent $150,000 on, like, this is going to be a talk that changes your life. I want you guys to look at the perspective of the mindset and the growth. I spent $150,000 on jewelry. Never again will I do that. I don't have my jewelry on now. I got my wedding ring. I don't got my jewelry on now. Like, you know how crazy it is to live on the same street as millionaires and billionaires? I have money, and I'm probably the brokest person in this community, and I'm walking around with $150,000 with the chains on, and I go to the beach club by the Ritz-Carlton within our little 4.2 mile, you know, radius of this gated community, and everybody over there got polo shirts and shorts on and flip-flop sandals, and I'm over here iced out. Like, no. It's growth and maturity. And I realize what's important. Wealth is important. These people are getting their money. Sorry, I'm going down a hill, so I don't want like it to get too loud. But these people get their money and they're investing into actual assets. Like, for me, the only asset I was investing into in 2020 was the Forex market. And now I'm into stocks and I'm into actual companies. I'm into real estate. Like, there's no capital gains here. So people are buying houses and you know, fixing them up and then selling them, and obviously keeping them, like, this is a real life thing. And I want you guys to look at it as such. Look at it as, I'm gonna take you guys around, like, maybe like a mile of a drive with me. I'm just going up here. It's a place called Hangar, where it's like a little water park for the kids who live in the community. And then I'm gonna take you to the left to about a basketball court. But look, I never envisioned that I'd be living here in Puerto Rico. Like, right? Like, I always envisioned I'm gonna live in California. I'm gonna get a house in California, Calabasas. And now I'm living in Puerto Rico, where everybody around me is rich. Like, Dan Pena, even though I don't be listening to him as much, because, like, he just be cursing and he be yelling, but he says it all the time. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Your network, it's cliche, but it is your net worth. I'm literally in a neighborhood where every single person I meet can be a key person to me reaching my $1 billion goal. Every friend I meet here, Logan Paul said on his podcast at Impulsive, and he's right, it's genuine. People are good here. They don't need you at all. Like, when I say people are good here, I mean they are more than good. Nobody needs you. Everybody has multi-millions, if not billions here. Everybody. So knowing that when I meet somebody and it's like, oh, you look, like, oh, you sound dope, you sound real genuine, blah, 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 blah. I heard you know my friend, blah, 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 blah. It's all genuine because there's nothing that, like, and even for me, for example, even though, like, you know, every person I meet could help me get close to that goal, there's really nothing they can do for me and nothing I can do for them. Like, we can plug each other to different connections. I can show them my world, they can show me their worlds. But, like, it's not like LA where everybody needed something from me. It wasn't like people were like, here's the difference. It wasn't like people met me and, you know, the friendship was genuine, and then in the midst of the friendship being genuine, we do something together. That's different. That's what it is out here. Over in LA, everybody needs something from me and they don't give me anything. They just need something from Swaggy, Whereas here, it's like, yo, let's go get dinner at Positivo. You know, we have about 6-7 restaurants within our community. This 4.2 miles is huge. Nothing but mansions, 6-7 restaurants, a few basketball courts, a few volleyball courts, a few swimming pools, a few gyms. Let's go to Positivo. Let's go to Panella. Let's go to Koa. You know what I mean? Let's go to the beach club. They got food there. And it's all genuine. And I want you guys to really look at your surrounding. Who are you hanging out with? Like, you want to know why you're in the same position? You are hanging around people who are in the same position as you. I guarantee you right now, you guys take a weekend to hang out with me, I guarantee you, your mindset will shift. A week with me, your life will change. A month with me, something crazy may happen, because you have to try to at least hang out with people who can motivate you to bring you to another level. And I don't know, man. I don't know what number I'm on right now, but I'm just saying, like, number 4, number 5, whatever it is, network is your network. Please start networking with the right people. Please start unfollowing people who are doing nothing for you on social media. Look into this trading game. Follow, like I said, I muted every person on my social media. It got to the point where I muted everybody but the trading people, because I wanted to be motivated by other traders, not just myself. And then I went back to just muting everybody so I could just see myself. But for the most part, lock in, man. Like, you guys are all watching me. This is like a little mini basketball court, but this is like more for the little kids, because like this is the water park for the little kids. You can see in the background. I'm not going to drive through there. Our administrator office is over there. But I'm going to drive through this little neighborhood over here. But all you guys are watching me, lock in, man. Quick note, I don't even want to talk too much. I just want to show you guys the testimonials we've been getting from the live trading lab. It is the greatest platform I've ever in my life created. Way better than the Swag Academy, because we're trading live every day. We're giving signals. Other people are trading live with us, and we did so much in the first week. I don't want to talk too much. Just look at the testimonials. Popping up. Real life testimonials, real students. Come join. Now, watch the video. Like, it is the summertime, and this is where the separation goes, and I want you guys to understand that. Like, this is where the separation goes. People look at my life and say, I'm lucky. Yet, to this day, I am still out working everybody I know. Why am I one of the most successful people out of the people I know personally, and I'm out working everybody? I'm up before everybody. I stay up later than everybody. I'm working on more businesses than everybody. I'm doing my thing. Now, they don't have the same goals as me. Granted, they don't have the same goals as me, so I don't want to say I'm doing more than them when in their mind they're doing just enough. I understand that. Trust me, I have so much compassion and understanding of that. What I'm saying is, I'm still working, and I want you guys to work. This summer, everybody's partying. It's a hot girl summer. People want to get their summer body right. They want to be at the pool. They want to be in Turks and Caicos, and they don't even got enough money to afford Turks and Caicos. You know, like people are taking vacations. They don't even got the money to take a vacation. People may say, oh, well, I deserve to relax. Yeah, Depends. You can relax at home. You can relax locally. Now, I would say maybe 1 or 2 times. This is another area over here. It's kind of crazy. Hang on, like construction. People are building massive homes over here, which is what me and Bailey will do the next year or so. But people are taking these hot girl summers, and I understand, like, you can take a vacation away just to see the world, just 1 or 2, and like be motivated by that, and then come back and lock in. The issue is y'all taking vacations, y'all not locking in. Y'all didn't deserve that vacation. Y'all don't deserve that time off. Who said you can get that time off? Yourself? Start being disciplined with yourself. When I mean discipline, that means like turn off the TV unless you've done everything. I'm not the type of person who say don't ever watch TV. I don't watch TV personally, but if you completed a long work day, and I don't mean work from your 9 to 5. I mean like your 9 to 5, whatever it is, and then you study trading as much as you can. Sometimes it is better for your brain to let go than to keep holding on. There's a quote that says, if I could find it by the time I'm editing this, I don't want to edit this, but if I really do edit this, there's a quote that says sometimes holding on does way more damage than letting go. So sometimes you do gotta refresh your mind. It's like the guy's holding a rope, and the rope is cutting his circulation off because he's holding on and thinking that holding on is gonna help him, like a relationship or something like that. And you let go, you release the strain go on your circulation, your blood starts to flow again and move around again, and it feels better. So I understand, like, after you complete a long work day of trading, to just relax a bit. I get that for sure. But go back at it. It's consistency. It's not these big home runs. I always thought, like, not with trading per se, but like just with business and things of nature, that like these big home runs, these big things, and it's never that. It's just being consistent, hitting singles every single day, and then eventually one of those singles will be a massive grand slam. That's just the reality of it. Little by little, just be consistent, trade, study every day. And you may grow to have another love outside of it. Like, this is why I said at the beginning, understand what you want. For me, I'm very happy with swing trading, aiming for a goal of, 1 to 3 million per year, trading 1.7 to 3 per year. A goal of business-wise, anywhere between, 2 to 10, depending on that. Investing depends, because investing may take a long time. Merchandise, anywhere between 100K and $1 million. I'm fully prepared. And sometimes the numbers can be higher or lower. Like, I can do more than 3 million day trading. I can do less. I can do more merchandise. I can do less. More business. I can do less. Like, but figure out what it is that you want. I'm thrilled off running several businesses. Some people aren't. I know a guy named, I'm not even gonna say his name here. I'm not even gonna say his name because he's secretive. But I went out to dinner with him the other day. Him and D-Cut the other day. I mentioned D-Cut earlier as Jake Paul's trainer. Hang on. Let me drive past there. I went to dinner the other day, and he has no social media. All he does is just trade crypto. Like, he made a few million off of a business deal the other day. A few years ago. Had a massive exit. But now all he does on a daily basis, he has no Instagram, no social media. He just trades crypto. And he lives, sorry, I'm going down a hill. And he lives in the gates. Like, he lives here. And all he does is just trade crypto. He has several golf carts, has a nice wife, has a vacation home in Montana. He's dope as hell. And he's just, I just trade crypto. No social media. And I want to get to that point to where I tell you guys as well, there's no wrong answer. The guy who's a trader who has no social media versus the guy who's a trader who teaches people, there's no wrong answer. No wrong answer at all. One of them likes to teach people. One of them likes the business of teaching people. The other one doesn't want to deal with people. And I can understand me not doing that if I didn't want to deal with people. But me coming from reality TV, coming from a D1 background, coming from Wildin' Out and supporting Hitman Holla as long as I did, coming from battle rap, I'm always around people. Always around trying to make sure people get better. So I always loved that. And the guy actually loves my work. He actually loves my work, which I'm so appreciative of. Like, he got a chance to sit down and look at my work, and he loved it. it's just crazy, man, that like whatever you want your life to be, you can make it that. If you want to, like I said in the beginning, what do you want your life to be? If you want to just be a trader and duck off and disappear, you can do that. This is one of our volleyball courts. This is like the adults water park that we have here. This is a legit resort. This is our massive gym over here, like massive. This is for, you know, people in the community and the community only, nobody else. Like nobody can use this stuff unless you live here. This is our actual basketball court where you guys see me all the time. I'm just jogging around. We got our helicopter pad over there. The Ritz-Carlton is over there. The beach club and our spa that's in the neighborhood just for us. They're building so much new stuff to this community. I just love being in Dorado Beach. Like, it's the best community whatever asked for. New racket sports facility coming soon. Like, new mansions being built. I'm gonna take you down this little path. You feel me? Path is beautiful. Behind me up there is like our little golf store, but also a restaurant called Panella upstairs. The Estates is over there. All our golf carts is over there. Another pool. It's just beautiful, but neither here nor there. Like I was saying, figure out what it is that you want, and then you can get there. Stop listening. I was talking to Bailey the other day, and she was mad at herself because she felt guilty for living the life how she did because people 2 years ago were telling her how they like perceived her to be and this and that, and she felt guilty because, like, should I really be focusing on myself? Should give my time to other people? No, do what you want to do. Stop letting other people dictate what you should be doing. You know, like, I want you guys to really lock in with trading. You guys may not have the support of people, and that's okay. But then when you make it, all of a sudden you got everybody's support. Do you think my parents or, you know, Q's, Astros, ICT, James, Lambo, Raul, Jeremy Cash, do you think any of our parents like approved of us to be an entrepreneur and be a trader? The sun is hitting right now. It's just been raining yesterday. Rained all day yesterday, so it may not be as sunny today. But do you think any of our parents approved? No, they didn't understand. Some didn't approve, some just didn't understand. But then when we do well in trading, do great in business, do great in other industries, then it's like, wow, you really took a chance that none of our parents would have taken. So in some area, like, there's a quote from, I don't know who it was. I read a lot of books, listen to a lot of podcasts, listen to a lot of audios, where it's like, only listen to people who are in the position you want. If your parents are not rich and you're trying to get rich, do not listen to them about money. If your parents are great parents and you want to have a kid, listen to them on how to be a parent. If somebody is out of shape and obese, you're not going to listen to them about how to get in shape. You got to take that same advice no matter who it is that you love. And you got to be selective with who gets in your ear. These are our apartments. We do have apartments inside the gates. We have like 3 or 4 different buildings like that where it's just nothing but apartments. I will be buying my mom a nice penthouse here so she can live here full time. Buying my brother something so he can live here. DJ's actually, you know, doing a lot of big things. I'm actually very proud to show some of his new ventures coming up in the next year. He's in Fort Lauderdale right now for a year, stationed out there in Florida, fighting wise, like training camp wise. But he'll be out here in Puerto Rico next year. But neither here nor there. Like, take the risk, take the chance. I want to circle back to my house right now. I've only been like a mile, going really slow, like if that. Like we have it's 4.2 miles, but neither here nor there. Just build the ideal life you want to build. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let a single human being stop you. The second you do that is the second life ends. That's not what you want to do. Trust yourself. Back to trading. Trust your analysis. Stop letting other people tell you, you know, you're wrong or you're this. What you should do is either trade by yourself or join, a program that you can trade with other people, And I'm not the only program out there, but I did just launch the live trading lab, and this is not some type of promo for it. But I was just talking to Trading Nut on the podcast, like obviously an hour ago at this point, about the effect of trading live and how liberating it is, but also the transparency to do so in front of your students, and they can trade with you and kind of go on from there. Like, I spent 2 years doing courses, and I thought I was doing the right thing to the industry, and I still think I did, and a lot of people do think I did as well. But now it's time to trade live with everybody, and now, it's trust your analysis, but you got to see other people doing what you want to do to get there. You don't play basketball by yourself, you play with a group of people. You don't golf by yourself, you play with a group of people. And in this market, even though it's a one-on-one game like golf, you still do it with people so you can see how you get better. Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, John Daly, Rajah Singh. You gotta I said Rajah Singh, it's VJ Singh, excuse me. But you gotta golf with other people and see, oh, this person putts good. Oh, this person, boom. This person doing this, boom, 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 boom. And kind of measure your game with them. And for me, the live trading lab has been the best thing I've ever done, way better than the Swaggy Academy, because people are trading live, people are making money. If they lose money, they're getting feedback. If I'm making money, it's great. If I'm losing money, people are looking at me and seeing real and understand how I operate after a lot. It's the best thing in the world. Build the ideal life you want to build, man. It does not get any realer than this, man. I'm in Dorado Beach East. I'm the happiest I've ever been. My wife's about to have a daughter. I feel good. I feel great. I have an amazing team who comes out one to two times a month to film content. I'm meeting a lot of people in the area who I never thought that I would meet. People I looked up to years ago are just amazing people as I meet them in real life, and people who I never thought I'd meet or be friends with. I just watched them on YouTube, and that's it. Even more amazing when you actually meet them, get the chance to talk to them and connect in the community. So build your own community, trust your own trading analysis, stand for something, man. I just want you guys to look at that. And it's not all about money. This whole thing is not all about money. This is why, I said it before, I feel like I am America's dream in terms of trading. Stephen A talked about it before, where I think somebody said they're America, these NBA athletes are the American dream, and Stephen A was like, no, there's only been 5,000 NBA players in history of its 80-90 year franchise. Me, I'm Stephen A Smith. I went from a journalist to making $12 million a year. I'm the American dream. I'm normal. I make people feel like they can do it. You can't look at LeBron James and be like, oh, I can be 6'8", 250. You can't. But you can look at a Stephen A Smith and be like, yeah, I can be a journalist and I can try to, make something out of my life. And I'm saying that for me as well. I feel like I'm the American dream when it comes to traders. I go from babysitting and dropping out of college to being a day trader, being an educator, being a great educator at that, a businessman, an entrepreneur, a merchandise owner, YouTube creator. But most importantly, this is not a lifestyle thing. I'm just taking you guys on a golf cart ride because 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm amped up off of my podcast with Trading Nut. I got a lot to say. But realistically, I'm the American dream. I'm not I'm trading, I'm educating, I have a good life, a good business, a good trading, lifestyle in terms of career. I have a wife, I have a daughter. That's the one thing you don't see. All these trading people are older than me, and you don't see nothing about their family. Do you not have your family? Or are your 10, 15 cars your family? That's not the trading, that's not the dream. You guys will never see me with a Lambo. And not that that's a bad thing for people in my industry, because I think everybody has something to offer this industry. But when you look at somebody and be like, I can be that, it's me. I show my wife, I show my family, I show how to be I'm not saying these people aren't good people behind the scenes. They probably take care of their families on a different level, just amazing. But they don't show it. All you guys get from them, from other people, is how to drive a fast car and trading. I'm showing you guys how to trade. I'm showing you guys how to conduct yourself in a rich area. I'm showing you guys how to be a great husband. I'm showing you guys how you can go from, doing this, whether it's a 9 to 5 or babysitting, to do this. I'm showing you guys how you could get on reality TV if you ever want to do that. I'm showing you guys to take the chance. I moved from California to Texas to California to Puerto Rico in a matter of a year and some change. Like, I'm showing you guys real life examples. I'm starting things, they're failing. I'm starting things, they're being wildly successful. I'm the American trader's dream, where I'm showing you guys everything. And I want you guys to look at that and be like, okay, now, okay, I definitely can do it. There's another golf cart coming up. So I'm coming to the side. It's the first golf cart, so I don't really see too many people at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's amazing. Morning. Yeah, so he didn't dub me. He said, hey, good morning. He couldn't hear him, but he had his son in the car. But I want you guys to look at it as like anything is possible. I also want you guys, the biggest thing is, stop looking at these people who's making $300,000 in a day, and then you go over here and you make $5,000 in a day in the market as like it's the worst thing in the world. Like, stop doing that. It's pissing me off because you're comparing to somebody else. You don't know what that situation is. You don't know how long that person's been trading. Be grateful for the small wins. My friend Xavier Bennett told me these people look at the market as like it's a video game. They look at it as it's a video game. Like, there's just numbers on the screen. You see you're up $1,000. It's a video game. It's not real money. Except it is, though. The minute you click close trade and you withdraw it to your broker, you can spend that money. The issue is people see that money floating up and down. They don't think it's real money. They don't think it's rent money. They don't think it's haircut money. They don't think it's wallet money. They don't think it's grocery money. They don't think it's vacation money. They think it's a video game and I'm going to get to 10,000 as opposed to building 1,000, 2,000. Build the small win. Stop trying to trade US 30 for $50,000 because you see somebody else doing it. Like, please. The small wins are just as good until you get to those big wins. Those big wins will come. But stop comparing yourself because you don't know what's going on. And also, stop looking at other traders. Like I get so many comments where people are just like, Swaggy, you only made 20,000 on a trade, or 30,000 on a trade, or 15,000 on a trade. This other trader made 150,000. Boom. First of all, one, stop comparing me to other people. Everybody's their own person. Two, I'm a swing trader. Somebody may like risking crazy amount of lot size. And the third thing that people don't want to talk about, and I don't really want to get into too much, but because I don't want to ever throw shade on somebody, but I know like girls and guys, I know several people who like, you guys are seeing these $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 days, these $200,000 days, these $1 million days from a trader who's trading on a broker that they created. What don't y'all understand about that? Or I know a girl. I'm not gonna call her out because I do think she's a great trader. It's a girl, but she had like a $120,000 day, and somebody tried to compare me to her. And I understand she's a great trader, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, can we get traders who can make that type of money on a regulated broker, not a broker they create, and not a broker that they're affiliated with, to where they get money by referring other people? Can we all, like, I want to bring transparency to the trading game. I'm not saying that other traders aren't making money. These other traders are nasty. They're fire. Every trader is good. But when I say certain things like stop comparing, because it may be easier to trade and make $90,000 on a broker that you create or on a broker that you're affiliated with the leverage being so high. I'm on a regulated broker. The leverage is not 1 in 500. It's not 1 in 400. It's not that with Forex.com, you know? This is a one talk that'll change your life. I just want you guys to really, really do what you want to do. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else and just live your life, man. Like, I have a goal. Like, I wear a billionaire shirt every day. Excuse the little 3 things from my lip gloss up there. Not lip gloss, excuse me, my Blister X Vaseline, but I'm home, man. I built my dream life. So people want to ask me, why don't you trade 7 days a week? I don't want to trade 7 days a week no more. I want to trade 3-4 times a week. But now since I opened the live trading lab, I've been trading a lot more. I want to throw some reviews up here. That's something that people don't want to, like, these reviews that we're getting on the live trading lab is amazing. It's so amazing. So amazing. I think I may even cut in the middle of the video saying, like, quick cut. Like, you know how they do, like, people with the sponsors, like, quick cut from our sponsors. No, quick cut. You guys got to see the testimonials we have on the live trading lab. These people are making money. These people are learning. We're trading live in front of them. We called so many signals out last week. People are just very, very happy. And I don't want to talk too much. Cause like, before I used to hype things up and say a bunch of things. Ain't no words. Just look at the testimonials from real life students. Neither here nor there. Build the life you want. I'm almost home right now. I just want to do a loop around. I don't want, like, this video is going to be way too long. Let me actually drive faster so I can get home and end this video. But I hope this video kicked you guys into gear. Lock in on trading. Do what it is that you guys want to do. Don't let nobody steer you otherwise. Trust your analysis. Join a group that you can learn with and grow with. Be yourself. Stop spending money on crazy vacations when you haven't earned that right yet. Network with the right people and stop being on the same people you've always been around, because that's what's going to get you the same lifestyle you always had. Outwork people. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30 now, and I'm driving around my neighborhood making a video for you guys, as opposed to being in my peaceful environment where I just drive around sometimes. And I couldn't be happier, man. I genuinely love my work. And once you guys get to the point where you genuinely love your work when it comes to trading or investing or real estate or business or just anything being an entrepreneur related, that's when you made it. Stop giving yourself a limit on when you should be successful in this market. This is beautiful. Sprinklers on in front of my house. I'm home, man. Life is good. I've worked my ASS off to get here. God has blessed me. I'm nothing without God. I want you guys to know that I did not get here on my own. And also, I want you guys to also know as well, I did not get here just purely trading. Like, I got here from being a trader and trading well and making money trading. And then you combine that with the other businesses that I have. Like, you have to have multiple streams of income in case one income is not going as well, one income is going better. Like, multiple streams, trading, the business, YouTube, merchandise, sponsorships, apparel, everything comes into play. Everything matters. Get my golf cart out. Excuse me. Everything matters. Like, I'm the most transparent person out there. I'm not going to tell somebody, oh, do this and you can only do this and only do that and this and that. Like, no. Like, have multiple streams of income. You can make $10 million a year off day trading. Why not make 20 if you can, help other people? Or why not make 20 if you can create a software? Or why not make, 30 if you can create the FUBU of trade? Like, always look at other streams of income. Just always look at it. I have these 2 stray cats right here in my backyard. One of them we take care of, Luna. The other one, I don't know where it's been, but he's been attacking Luna and I don't like him. He needs to go somewhere. What's up, Luna? Come here. Have multiple streams of income. Where are you going? Yeah, where's this cat going? Look at him running away. You're going to leave Luna alone. Oh, there's 2 cats over here, actually. Yeah, they got to leave Luna alone, man. I don't got time for them, man. They're pissing me off. We built a great lifestyle for Luna. And people are annoying me. Gotta protect Luna, man. But have multiple streams of income, live life, and maybe someday, not maybe, eventually, you guys will love the life that you live. You guys will. Hi, Luna. If you're hungry, let me know. I'm in my office right now, and I'm gonna end this video right now. I'll see you when I see you. Gang, 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 gang.